guys, it's me, Laura, a Crocheting Whovian. I'm back. I know I've been gone for a very long time. I've been going through some stuff and I finally got it under control and I'm feeling good. Okay. I'll get into that in a minute, but I got a lot of acquisitions. I've got a lot of whips. I cannot wait to show you my finished projects. Some are no longer here because they went to the recipients, but if you follow me on Instagram, you definitely saw them. Minus one because my niece was born. Yeah, yay. Other than that, let's just dive right in. This is going to be a long video because I've been gone for almost 2 months. Let me get into the reason why I've been gone. I've been gone mostly because I've been having severe anxiety attacks to the point where I would have to stop everything and just try to remember how to breathe. I would not be able to breathe. Chewy's in the room with me, as you can hear. Sorry, Chewy, stop. It's been quite a roller coaster. They just come on out of nowhere. Shush. Sorry, guys. They come out of every time I try to talk. Are you done yet? They come out of nowhere and they're hard to stop. Some last 10 minutes, some last 3 hours. They're just that uncontrollable. You know what? I'm gonna lower you guys because you're a little too high. Sorry, I know this is a little, I'm out of practice. It's just, they get a little crazy. I have my friends, which if you follow me on Instagram again, you notice that I put Nerdy Sanctuary because that's what we are. That's what we call ourselves. And there's more to follow with that. They help calm me down. My husband helps calm me down. My dog tremendously helps calm me down. But like I said, they can last anywhere from 5 minutes to like 5 hours. They were ridiculous. I finally got them under control with the help of, as much as I didn't want to, medication. It's not permanent. It's temporary until we figure out the source of my attacks. But other than that, everything's been okay. I know I've been very quiet in the podcasting and video and just social media in general area. But I've been trying to get through this roller coaster. It's July, which if you followed my past videos, I was talking about Christmas in July. Well, because of my attacks and things and not being able to make videos, I was not able to follow through with that. So what I am doing is I'm going to push it to the 1st of September. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, people will sign up and we will be able to make exchanges. I am not calling it Christmas in July anymore. I'm calling it the crafting exchange because the idea of it is to match up, which I will do based on who I know and who I don't know, you know, whatever, and pair up and exchange anything crafty. Whether you make amigurumis, anything crafty, cross stitch, project bags. The idea is not to spend money, but to get the feel of the person's personality and make something that they will like. Like if you get paired with me, you know I love Doctor Who. I don't know if I really talked about this, but I love the Avengers. I'm addicted to project bags, which you will see. All that. So, which I think you already know I'm addicted to project bags. But the idea is to make something like, if you know the person doesn't knit and they want a handbrake cowl, make them a handbrake cowl. If you know the person doesn't crochet and they like toys, make them a toy. But the idea is to get to know each other, make more friends, and expand this knitting and crocheting community. I'm going to put a thread up in my Ravelry group, which I'm going to link below, and we're going to start this. But I would like people to have at least mailed their packages by September 1st. And again, it's nothing big. It's just something crafty. If you decide to make more than one thing, that's up to you. If you decide to send yarn, hooks, polyamorous clay, anything that you make that you love to make and you know the other person's going to love, send it. Just send it. It's meant to be fun. It's not meant to cost hundreds of dollars. It's not meant to really cost anything but what you already have. Use your stash and your time. That's pretty much it. But the idea behind it is solely to make new friends, open yourself up, expand this community, and, you know, have fun. You know, it's been I'm all over the place because I didn't take notes. This was all spontaneous. Yeah, I cut my hair since the last time you saw. What else? I just came back from vacation. I went away for a couple of days with the hubby. It was nice. We went to the Baseball Hall of Fame. It was a lot of fun. I've been to 2 concerts since we last spoke. I went to see Lady Antebellum and New Kids on the Block. Don't laugh. But let's dive right into my works in progress because there are a lot. Let's see. This one comes from one of the Zumagurumi books, which currently I don't know where it is. Yeah, it's the frog pattern in a Dolls and Bags by Kathy, Yarny Bag Lady. I think so far I just have the head, which is this, and the eyes done. Oh, well, no, I have the body too, but these are the eyes. Yeah. Let me see if I could fish the pattern book out of this here. Told you, I have all the books. It's crazy. I think it's this one. Nope, it's not. It's the one with Stanley on the cover. It's right here. I'm making Kirk the Frog. That's what that is. I didn't want to crochet the eyes because I feel like I don't like the way they come out for me. So I decided to use the safety eyes. But as you can see, I actually have all of the Zumagurumi books and I'm slowly making my way through them. They're a lot of fun. I highly recommend them. I even bought the other books that they have on their website, which is amagurumipatterns.net. Awesome, awesome books. There's that one, and you saw the bag. There's this one, which is, this is one of my favorite bags. This bag was made by Barry Gibson. His bags are phenomenal. This is a teddy bear that I'm making for someone's niece who's turning 1 in August. I'm trying to get the front page of the pattern. Sorry, I should have been prepared for this. But like I said, it was spontaneous. It's Tummy Teddy. I'm changing it around because I only have Doctor Who fabrics. I wasn't going to put Doctor Who on. Though my friend Carrie would probably love that. I wasn't going to put Doctor Who fabric on the face, so I'm making a muzzle out of it. But, yeah. I have some of the face done already. And the body. Because it's for a girl, so I use pink and gray. But there's the body, and I just have to really sew it up. I have everything else made except one foot, which is almost done. Like I said, this bag, perfect bag. I love fall. I love Thanksgiving. By Barry Gibson. Okay. Then there's this one, which it's in a big bag because the skeins of yarn. I'm using Red Heart, so they're big, but I don't really need to use that much. This is for my niece for her birthday. My older niece, because now I have 2, turned 6 on Wednesday. And we're having her party on Sunday. But I'm trying to find the pattern. I'm making Lucky the Horse by Little Muggles. I don't know if you can see it because I may be too close to that one right there. I'm changing it around a little bit because my niece did not want the white on the face. She's very picky for a 6-year-old. But I could take this out because that's not needed in there anymore. I took this away with me. I finished the head. And now I'm working on the body. I have a lot to do with this, so I'm probably going to be working on this one until Sunday. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas bag, jumbo size, again from Yarny Bag Lady. Actually, the rest of the bags that I'm using are from Yarny Bag Lady. This one. Ooh, sorry, I just got cursed. My zipper pull just broke. Which is fine. That doesn't matter to me. I don't really use zipper pulls. Okay. This, I believe, yeah, is my favorite pattern so far. It's taken me a while, but I'm getting it. Not taking me a while to understand it. It's taken me a while to do because it's a very big amigurumi, but that's the pattern. It's free on Ravelry. So far, this is what I have of him. The pattern calls for embroidered eyes with crochet thread, but again, I really don't like crocheting eyes, so I specifically ordered 30mm eyes from suncatchereyes.com, and they I love those eyes. That's the only place I buy my safety eyes from, because they have all different kinds. They're sizes, colors, glow in the dark, everything. I just broke my nail, so it's like, ugh, I hate when that happens. Oh, I forgot to put, I gotta put that with the project bags. This, what is this one? I don't remember. What's in this one? Ah, my second rainbow blanket. Sorry. It's pretty big. You get the gist because you've seen the other one. This is my, I'm bored and I need something to work on, but I don't want to have to think blanket. It's a granny square. I'm using a J hook for it. So it's coming out bigger than my other one. In this bag. This is one of my favorite patterns too. From Pen Hook and Needles. This is Timmy, the Timid Turtle. It's a, I don't know if you can see it, paid for pattern on Ravelry. I am making it out of Red Heart Super Saver, Wildflower. I'm still working on the increases on the shell, but it's coming out nicely. It's going to be big. This is the shell, and then the body is going to be this. It's pretty much turquoise. I love it. Yeah. It's a Talia pattern from Pen Hook and Needles. I recommend her patterns. Her patterns are awesome. Yeah, granted, they're huge, but I like the bigger amis. And here's an oldie but goodie, my sweater. I have yarn in my mouth. Sorry about that. I finished a sleeve. I just have to do the, oops. I just dropped my coffee. I just have to do the, cuffing. But I finished one sleeve and I'm working on the other. I stopped working on it for the most part for now because it's been very, very, very hot. Well, not very hot, but it's just been warm that I really don't want to work on a sweater. But that is it for my whips for now. Yeah. Sorry. Can't live without my Starbucks. I have a lot of project bags to show you, but before that, I want to show you my finished projects. I don't have many here with me because I, like I said, gave them to the recipients. But I have Lola and Brutus, who are going to Nicole Blakemore. Sorry, I said your full name. And Blakemore1 on Instagram, but they're both giraffes, obviously. I have my giraffe that I made, which the colors are getting washed up, but if you saw it on Instagram, the blue looked black, and it's still looking a little black on here, but it's blue. It's made from the Yarn Tree UK's yarn in the colorway Vincent and the Doctor. This was my submission for the Bakery Bears Brit along and their patron along, because I am a patron. So I entered this into their along. That's it that I have available for finished projects. Let's get into the project bags, because there's a lot of them. That I keep saying I'm so sorry. You saw the Thanksgiving bag from Barry, but this is the one I had purchased after that. He called it the Falling Leaves. This is from Barry. I love it. He uses fusible fleece in it, so it stands up on its own. And I didn't realize I had a stitch marker in there. I like how he puts a pouch with a snapper in it. And I love his bags. I can't get enough of these bags. I honestly can't, and it's scary because all I have are project bags now. I have more project bags than I do projects. I bought this one. I'm not really a fan of the Japanese knot ones like this, but I had to have this one because it's Captain America. And if you know me, like my Captain America Ami, I am a huge Captain America fan. I don't remember who that one's from, but I found it on Etsy. It wasn't a known shop that I've ever known, so whatever. This one's from Addicted to Sock Knitting on Instagram. It is Vincent Van Gogh's Starry Night. I love it. I love the inside of it too. It's like so starry. But yeah. Love it. Okay. The next two are from You So and So on Instagram. And her shop on Etsy is You So and So. But it's penguins. And the inside is fish. I love her bags. They open up very, very deep. This is the size. This is her large size. It's perfect for Amis and things like that. I also bought this one from You So and So, and I have two more coming from her. I love Halloween. I love all things fall. So this one fit right in. It's so cute. And the inside a cupcake. But I love it. There's those two. Now, this is from Fondant Fiber. This is her Deb from Fondant Fiber. She has a set, and this is her medium, and this is her small. I bought it in a set. I love it. Her bags are phenomenal. They're big and deep, and I love it. I highly recommend going on fondantfiber.com and looking at her bags, aside from her yarn, because her yarn, which you'll see I bought some, you're going to love. The next four, I managed to snag, I don't know how, but I did. This is a phone home from Kay Jones from the Bakery Bears. And I love it. It's meant for an iPhone 6. I have an iPhone 5S, but I still use it. Like I said earlier, I'm a patron. I pay my little monthly fees to be a patron for Bakery Bears. And every month, she does a bag update specifically for the patrons. I happened to be on Facebook because she announces it in their Facebook group, because they have a super secret Facebook group for the patrons. And I happened to be scrolling on my phone, and she announced a bag update, and I managed to get a bag from there. It's this one. It's her sock bag. It's a sock pouch, but I love how she does them. It's perfect for a little Ami, or if you knit socks. I don't knit socks, but her zipper pulls and everything. It's so cute. I love the fabric. Now, if you all remember, I don't know if you all, but on 4th of July, she did Kay Jones Bakery Bears did a bag update on Etsy, and I happened to be, well, I shouldn't say happened, because I set my phone alarm and I sat in front of my computer, and 5 minutes before 2 o'clock, I started hitting refresh on my browser just to see, just so I could be there. And I managed to get not one, but 2 of her bags. And I feel incredibly greedy on that. But it happened because I bought the first one I saw, because I was like, I want one. And we all know how quickly her bag goes. But as I went back, because I refreshed again, I saw the actual bag I really truly wanted, and I managed to get it. The first bag, which is the first bag I saw and I bought, was this one. It was a Christmas in July update, and it's her popper bags. I love that sound. It's this one. I think it's so cute. They're so nice and deep, and the poppers make them even deeper than with the zipper. But I love the chevron inside. But it's got like hippie, like 1950s Santa. And I love the sound of the poppers. But that was one of my favorite editions. But this is the one I truly, truly wanted, and I am so crazy happy that I got it. She did a quilted one with all her fabric extras. And okay. And it's bigger than that one. It's bigger than the other one, but it's okay. And it's also a popper, but and it's deep, and I love the inside. It looks like little snowflakes. But I've decided that because I got 2 in this last update, her next update I'm not even gonna try. I don't want to be that greedy, you know. And I know I'm gonna hear haters. I know I'm gonna hear all that. I know it, but I don't. I mean, I don't know. Sorry, my sister's texting me. Now I have some yarn that I'm very thankful I got, and I did a swap with Mel from the Yarn Tree UK. Her kids wanted snacks like candies and gummies and yummies from America, because obviously they're based in the UK, and she hand dyes yarn, and I get a lot of my hand dyed yarn from her because she is a fangirl just like me with, you know, Marvel, Avengers, Doctor Who, all that. So we did a swap. I sent her a bunch, and I do mean a bunch of candy, and she sent me hand dyed yarn, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. But I'm just taking a break. Oh, I also signed up for her monthly yarn boxes, and she does awesome yarn boxes. Like in the past, she did a Doctor Who yarn box, a Star Wars yarn box. She did a hero versus villain yarn box. She's doing a Sherlock one and a My Little Pony one. I don't know if they're still open because she does it limited for 30 people. And it's like a first come, first serve. If you sign up, whatever. But sometimes, just sometimes, I'm not going to say all the time, she has extras. And it's like, I want to say it's like $40 US dollars to do it. But you get yarn, fan, things like she also did a Harry Potter box, which in it I got a handmade wand, which I love. I go, stitch markers. She sent a little project bag with it, which is so cute. She gives you a lot of extras for the money you're spending. So I highly, if you can get into her yarn boxes, I highly recommend it. I also highly recommend following her on Instagram because she does her updates. She shows everything on there. And how I found her was just a fluke, but I'm going to show you all the yarn I got from her. And then some, because like I said, I bought yarn from Yarny Nana, and I also bought yarn from Fondant Fiber. Okay. Speaking of Fondant Fiber, this is the first one. Oh, I love it. I don't know what she washes her yarn in, but it smells so good. It's 4-ply, hardy high twist, superwash merino, and nylon, and the colorway is Jack and Sally. I love it. It's so soft. It's so pretty. It's just amazing. It's sock yarn. I highly, highly, highly recommend Fondant Fiber. But if you follow the Bakery Bears, you already know that her yarn is phenomenal. She also sent me a mini skein, which I cannot wait to use. This is one of the ones from the swap that I did with the Yarn Tree with Mel. It's 50% merino, 50% superwash merino in DK. It's 225 meters, 100 grams. It's tweed. And the colorway is Heroes in a Half Shell. I cannot wait to cake this up. It is so pretty, and I'm going to make an ami out of this one. Pretty much I'm making amis out of everything. Here is, oh no, you saw that already. Here is one I bought from Yarny Nana, and I am so upset because my yarn winder broke and it started knotting up everything and tangling everything, but so I had to cut it in order to work with it. But I ordered more from her because the project I have in mind for this anymore. I love it. The colorway is Nightmare Before Christmas, and I'm not saying what I'm making with it, but because it's secret. It's called Secret Knitting, but I don't knit, so it's secret crocheting. Well, I knit, but I'm not that good yet. I cannot wait, but this is one of my favorite colors that she does. Here's another one I ordered from Yarny Nana, which I haven't caked up yet. It is that Nightmare Before Christmas was bulky. This is worsted, and it's called Ocean Waves. It's 100% wool, and it's really soft. Oh, here's another one, worsted from Yarny Nana. It's her Bumblebee one. You see how my ball winder started tangling everything up. I'm happy. It was the Knit Picks one too, so I'm kind of shocked by it. But it's her Bumblebee colorway. I love it. I have a special project for that one too. I'm not going to harass her for more of that. I'm going to make an ami out of that, but it's a special project. I can't show you that yet. It's a nitty gritty. These are my monthly yarn boxes that you haven't seen from the sock yarn. I believe I showed you this one already. So that one, but this one, it's called Oink Pigment Socks, and it's 90% merino and 10% stellene. Oh, 10% nylon. Excuse me. It's 420 yards, 100 grams, and the colorway is dragon scales and frog legs. It's a little washed out, but it's blues and greens. I love it. And there's this one, Molly Girl yarn, sock weight, because again, it's the Yarn Box socks. 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 5% stellina, and the colorway is Georgia. And my favorite, it's purple. I love it. Love it. And I believe the rest is all Yarn Tree UK. Yes, it is. There's this one, and it's Superman colorway. The colorway is, what does she call it? Man of Steel. I have a specific project for this. I'm making an ami out of this. I love this. I have to order more of this one. It is my favorite, one of my favorite colorways by her. I wind it and always put it in a Ziploc so that they stay okay, but okay. It is 100 grams, 100% superwash merino, and DK. I love DK weight. I love DK weight. Like, I wish I could get more of it here, but for some reason in this country we don't really have much DK. She does an awesome job at dyeing her yarn, and what she washes it in always smells so good. Here's another one that she sent me. Oh, there it is. Okay, she sent me in the swap. This one was one of the swap ones too. It's Vincent and the Doctor, like I made Geronimo out of the giraffe. I can't get enough of it. I can't stop sniffing it. And this is the last one I got in the oh, this is again 100% superwash merino DK, and it's 100 grams, 225 meters. I know what I'm making out of this one too. I know what I'm making out of everything. I have it all in my mind. The problem is executing it. Yeah, this one is my favorite one. I'm actually about to put in an order for another skein of it. I can't get enough of the smell of them. Whatever she washes them in, it's amazing. I love it. Okay. This is, again, 100% superwash merino, and the name of this one is 11th Centurion. Now, 11th Centurion means that it's a Doctor Who reference. So, yeah. But I have to order more of that one and the Man of Steel, definitely, because those are my favorites. These ones I got from her yarn box. Yeah, I have. Okay. This one is a Harry Potter, from the Harry Potter yarn box that she does, and it's called Hogwarts Express to Gryffindor. It's 80% superwash merino and 20% bamboo. So soft, and I cannot wait to cake this up. I'm making an Ami. I'm making Amis out of everything, out of that one, definitely. Now, this one made me upset because, again, my bowl winder broke in the middle of this, and I wanted to cry because I had to cut it and make it into 2 mini bowls, which is fine, I guess. But this one is another one from the Harry Potter one, and it's 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 5% silver stellina. It's called Chocolate Frogs and Jelly Slug. I love it. I'm actually going to ask her to make it for me in, without the stellina, but in DK. Then I have this one, which is the Hath from the Doctor Who yarn box. The Hath is a Doctor Who reference, obviously, because it's from the Doctor Who yarn box, but it's 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 5% bronze stellina. I honestly don't know what I'm going to make out of that one yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to make a sock yarn hat with it or an Ami yet. But this is the one I don't want to break up, but it's a sock blank. It's double-stranded, so it's, you know, it's colorways the Flash, and it's, oh, I'm missing one. I just realized that. Oh, it's in a project bag because I'm making something out of it and it's secret. I'm sorry. It's 100 grams, 20% nylon, 75% superwash, and 5% gold stellina. It's the Flash, the sock blank. Yeah, so there you have it. Yeah. I have more yarn. Brace yourself. This is what happens when you don't see me for a month. I went away with my husband to Cooperstown, New York. Sorry, guys. I went away with my husband for a few days to Cooperstown, New York. And it's where the Baseball Hall of Fame is. And around it is the Farmers Museum. And in the Farmers Museum, which is phenomenal, if you ever go up there, I definitely highly recommend going to, the Farmers Museum. It's it's very colonial, and it's period oriented, and it's a lot of history. We have an area here in the city, well, I shouldn't say the city because it's in Long Island, but it's about 25-30 minutes away from me, in Old Bethpage. And it's Old Bethpage Village, and what it is it's colonial, and I mean, it's period oriented again, and it's just they have the houses and the crafts, and they teach you how to do things that they had done, and cooking, how they show you how to cook. They showed you how they did everything. Well, one of the main things in the Farmers Museum up in Cooperstown is they shear their sheep, and they make, obviously, yarn out of it, because that was very period time, because they did weaving. And I decided while I was up there, I was going to get it. It's 100% wool, and I have to figure it out because it's very, very scratchy because it's natural wool. I have to figure out how to soften it, but you could see, like, I don't know if you guys can, but you can see the fleece, like, it's coming apart, but I got a few skeins of it. I got to get soaked because it's very scratchy. I don't see myself really making anything out of it, but I had to have it. Those 2 grays, this one, they're all worsted weights, and they make me itchy because they're 100% wool. Another one, but I plan on making, I want to make Amis out of it, but I don't know if that's going to be successful due to the fact that it's so scratchy. You know, I haven't decided yet. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with them yet, but I had to have them. If anybody has any idea how I could soften them up, please feel free to comment. The Red Heart, I know most of you people don't like acrylic, and but I'm sorry. I like acrylic because it's affordable. Not all of it, I'm sorry, but the 100% wool that I just touched is more scratchier than Red Heart Super Saver acrylic. I hate to tell you that. And for all the yarn snobs out there, I'm sorry. Ooh, acrylic isn't as what it used to be. Acrylic isn't that bad. So get off your high horse and come to terms with it, the fact that people do use acrylic. Anyway, sorry about my little rant there. Red Heart Super Saver came out with a line that is not available. It's available maybe in 6 stores across the United States. And my friend Jenny from Cupcake Crochet introduced me to it from the Red Heart website, and I ordered it because I plan on making the Timmy Turtle out of it. And the colorway, and I love it, is called Panther Pink. It's different shades of pink with black introduced, pinks and purples. You know, you could pretty much, it's not washed out that bad. You can see it. I love it. And I ordered that from the website. I ordered 2 skeins of it from the website because you can only get it on the website, really. Unless you're one of the fortunate ones, excuse me, to be able to have it in a store. I know some Walmart sell it and some Michaels sell, but not all of them. That is not available by me anywhere. And I have, within my range, I have like 5 different Michaels that I could go to, and AC Moores. But I only have 1 AC Moore now because my AC Moore closed. So sad. To go along with that, I bought this hot pink. It's the jumbo because they didn't have it regular, but I figured I'll use it more than once. But let's go as for the body. As far as acquisitions are, that's it. I'm done. Books. I've read a lot of books while I was on my hiatus. That's pretty much what kept me calm. I read Catching the Rye twice while I was on my hiatus because that's, if you've watched my past videos, you know my love for Catching the Rye. Yeah. I read that twice during my hiatus. I read the book Paper Towns. I read The Abundance of Catherines. I read Finding Alaska. They're all by John Green. I read a lot of books. And don't criticize me, but I'm actually reading the 50 Shades of Grey series. I waited for the hype to die down from it, and you know, I wanted to see what it was really about, and I'm actually enjoying it. It's scary. I mean, not the sexual part of it, but I mean, I'm in the middle of the second book, but the first one, I mean, the relationship between Anna and Christian, though a lot of people think it's domestic abuse, having known someone who likes that dom sub kind of relationship, I know that though it seems in the books that Anna wasn't consensual, it is a consensual relationship, and it doesn't particularly look like it is domestic abuse because it's consensual. Yeah, it's odd that people like those sort of things, but I don't find that. Like I said, one of my close friends is very much into the whole dominant, submissive relationship. And he has talked me through it and made me understand it a little bit better, which is how I can understand the books better. Haven't seen the movie yet. I don't know if I want to, but I'm enjoying the books a lot. As far as pattern books, I got a lot of them, and I found this one, and I'm in love, at Barnes & Noble. It's a magazine that they publish in the UK with about 10 amigurumi patterns in it. I'm actually making this one for a gift for someone. For a baby, a 6-month-old baby. Her mother loves owls and things like that. I'm making that one, and then I'm going to make this one for myself. My husband's going crazy because I keep making amis, and I have them all over my house because I love it. I think I'm about to wrap it up. This is the ND Bits, as Bakery Bears calls it. I don't plan on being on a hiatus much longer. I think this is the start of something new for me, and I think I'm going to be back officially. I'm going to try to make a video every week to every 2 weeks, or maybe, you know, if I feel up to it, depending on health and anxiety attacks. Try to make one twice a week. Don't hold me to it, though, because I keep looking at me instead of the camera. I apologize for that, people. I am not used to it anymore, and I will get used to it. you know, as time goes on, I'll open up again a little bit more. But right now I'm very reserved, and I apologize for that. But it's been a roller coaster for me. It's been a very big roller coaster for me. I'm going through some personal things, and then on top of that, the anxiety attacks. Personal wise, if you followed my past videos, you knew that my sister was pregnant. Well, she had the baby, and if you follow me on Instagram, or Facebook for that matter, you've definitely seen pictures of the little baby. She is a big baby, but when my sister gave birth naturally. Well, no, I shouldn't say naturally because she didn't have a C-section, but she had an epidural. The baby's name is Caitlin Grace, and she weighed in at 9 pounds, 3 ounces, and is 21 inches long. I teased my sister saying that she gave birth to a toddler, because essentially she gave birth to a toddler. She's so squishy and so cute, and she smells like a baby, and I just can't stop kissing her, and her cheeks are so fluffy, and I suck them off her face. I'm a proud aunt. Her big sister is handling it very well. Again, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you've seen pictures of Mary Elizabeth with Caitlin Grace. I just can't get enough of her. I love it. I made her, the only giraffe that I didn't take a picture of because I had to give it to her right away was, because I've been making a lot of giraffes, Stanley the giraffe. I made it out of silk. I'm dopey, I know, for a baby, but I wanted it to be as soft as possible for her. Yeah, you know. Yeah, but I mean, I've been seeing her a lot. My weight loss has been fantastic. I saw my surgeon twice since we last spoke. My gallbladder has been healing up very nicely. I can't complain about that. My side effects are pretty much, for the most part, gone. And I say for the most part because every once in a while they act up again. Since we last spoke, I'm down another 12.3 pounds, I want to say. But I'm losing, at this point right now, I'm losing more inches than I am pounds. I am walking daily about 2 miles with the dog, with Chewy every day. Whether I do it in the morning when I first wake up or when I do it at 7:30 at night. Depends, because I want to beat the heat, you know. Other than that, everything else has been fantastic. I haven't really been up to much. Just been crocheting and reading, pretty much. Other than that, everything is good, and I cannot wait to spend more time with you guys. I want to bring back my 20 questions segment, so if you have questions, leave them below. I'll answer them in the next podcast. If you want to be involved in the Crafty Exchange, again, just drop a message below or join my Ravelry group, which I will link below. That's it. That's all I have to say, I guess. It wasn't as long as my past videos, but I mean, I got to the nitty-gritty very quickly. I still have other things to show you, which I'm saving for the next video, so I have things to show you. I'm hoping to be, by the next video, to be done with some of these amigurumis. And I encourage you to follow me on Instagram, find me on Facebook. I'll link them all below. Send me a friend request, whatever. I don't mind chatting. Send me a message, whatever. But you guys have a great day, because it's in the afternoon, and it's 1:30. It's 1:45 in the afternoon here right now. And have a great weekend, because it's Friday. Ooh, it looks like I got a dimple, but I don't have dimples. It's just fat cheeks. Have a good one, everyone, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Bye.